Cardi B is on the brinks of a nervous breakdown, and her response to Joe Budden and fans today proves that. Joe Budden on his podcast earlier today stated that he doesn't believe that Cardi B will ever drop another album, and she's gonna be a single artist. Now, Cardi B heard Joe Budden speaking about her and decided to take to her Twitter spaces to rant off about him for an hour and 52 minutes.
I'm so tired of addressing people, but I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Joe Budden is becoming weirdly obsessed with me and weirdly obsessed. I don't know if it's with my album or I feel like I don't think that Joe Budden is obsessed with my album. I feel like Joe Budden is obsessed of criticizing me up and down, and it's really getting me frustrated because it's like, bro, leave me the alone. I have also never gotten a lap dance from this lady. Bro, I gave you a lap dance 2 times and started. You was high as on coke. Smell that coke through your breath. That's one thing. Second of all, and actually that's not even nothing to brag about. Second of all, you're like, I will never talk about this and that. I don't when people talk about me. It's just the fact that you always talk about me, Joe Budden. You always talk about me. Out of nowhere. You would think I did something to this out of nowhere. For the past 2 years, I've only talked bad things about me. Bad things about me. Constantly. Why? Because you got an interview?
The interview that she's referring to is the Joe Budden and Nicki Minaj interview, where she believes that after this particular interview, Joe Budden has all of a sudden taken a turn of negativity towards her, which I don't think is true. In my eyes, Joe Budden has been more than fair to Cardi B. Joe Budden literally said he wasn't putting out the Tasha K interview. He delayed it for months. He wasn't going to put out the Tasha K interview because Cardi B had an issue with Joe Budden interviewing Tasha K. Now, Joe Budden has no obligation to Cardi B, and he can interview whoever he wants, but he gave her that much grace that he wasn't going to put out the interview because she had an issue with it. So if somebody, especially a media personality, is giving you that much grace and you're taking advantage of it because they critique your music. Now, whenever we hear Joe Budden speak on Cardi B, he's not speaking on Cardi B personally. He's speaking about the music. The music has been poor. Like, it started with bongos, right? When Joe Budden criticized how trash bongos was, Cardi B then, says she feels like Joe Budden has a personal issue with her. It's as if Joe Budden isn't allowed to critique music anymore as a music critic.
I just feel like it's like he has an issue with me, and it was beyond the critique of bongos. It's just like you inviting that said the rudest, nastiest, and you expect people to understand you, and you expect people to take your side, but I had to go to court. I had to go to court because this woman, like, it's beyond saying that I had herpes, right? Like,
that was the rant she did after Joe Budden critiqued the record she dropped bongos and then interviewed Tasha K. Now, Joe Budden said that she was right, and Joe Budden delayed releasing the Tasha K interview. He edited a lot of stuff out to cater to Cardi B and bend over backwards for Cardi B. But here's the thing, bro. Like, these rappers, these rappers don't care. Like, these rappers don't care about objectivity, about you trying to do your job. These rappers only care about you bending over backwards to them, right? Being their personal slave, right? You not having an opinion of your own. These rappers want you to cater your entire media platform to them. And if you don't, well, then you have rants like this. Now, Cardi B continued, even making a couple of threats towards Joe Budden.
And the fact about it is that you don't even have to do that. Because I know for a fact bitches is not telling you to do that. You just do that to pander. Like, if I did something to you all the time, I got to connect in Atlantic. I got to connect in... No, the you don't. Nigga really said here in December saying that I got into it with my husband because this ain't my little boyfriend, nigga. This ain't my no fucking baby daddy, nigga. This nigga I've been married for 7 years, nigga. Oh, yeah, she did that for a publicity stunt because this and that drop. Nigga, what? Now it's this girl. Now it's this girl. Now I promise you, I can show you. I will never call her this girl. Now I'm this girl. Now I'm Cardi B, the bitch who always talking shit out. I want to talk now, nigga. I've been giving you 2 years, sparing you for 2 years. Even when I call you out, I don't even disrespect you. You always try me. Always try me. I ain't Drake. I ain't fucking write no nice paragraph. I'ma come at you. I'ma shine that head of yours. I'ma shine it all the time. I ain't do shit to this nigga.
This is just another example of an artist using their connection to the streets to try to silence a blogger out of an opinion. Joe Budden has opinion on your music. And it doesn't matter how frequently he has those opinions, bruh. That's his right to do so. You making these veil threats online, first off, making a veil threat online, bro, already tells me, bro, you're not going to do nothing. Like, you're not going to do nothing at all, right? First off, you're way too famous, way too rich, right, to really throw that away and crash out. Over what? His opinion on your music? Stop it. Right, and Joe Budden is way too visible, right? Like, you get Joe Budden in touch, bro. Like, what do you think is gonna happen? like the FBI, ATF, local police is coming to your doorstep, bro. So stop that tough talk. Just stop it. Now, Joe Budden responded back, right? Now, Joe Budden did say he's done speaking about Cardi B. He's no longer gonna speak about her, which I don't even think is the right step to take. But, yo, the media dudes got all the power. Yo, if Joe Budden, academics, and others say, yo, we are no longer speaking about Cardi B, or the Shade Room say, yo, we're done posting Cardi B, yo, Cardi B career is over. Like, it's done. Right? So Joe Budden is essentially wielding a power that he believes he has. But I think Joe Budden should just go harder. Right? You know, she got a problem with you giving an honest critique. Now show her what hate really is. Joe goes on to say, I promise you and can assure you I would not cover a single thing this girl does for the remainder of her career. Peace and love. Hey, listen, like that right there hurts Cardi B more than it hurts Joe Budden. All right. Joe also says, I have also never gotten a lap dance from this lady, right, which she does claim. All right. Joe also says, I also have never done coke. I'm on Spaces. I think I understand what's going on. This is a play because I love her. Essentially, Joe Budden is saying, bro, like, this is a play for me. Like, she's using this for some clout. All right. Joe Budden says, I really just wanted an album from someone whose music I love. Joe Budden goes on to say, she's cursing me smooth out, but she's still hilarious. I'm going to bed. I apologize to Cardi B for whatever I did, and peace and love to all. Now, after Cardi B essentially ran out of things to whine about, she then pivoted her attention to Drake and Joe Budden's issue, and she calls Joe Budden a jealous hater who stopped chasing his dreams regarding music, so now he's just bitter. And she says that Joe Budden is bitter for even critiquing Drake's $400 million record deal.
Not a quitter. You quit on your passion. You quit on your passion. I'm not gonna quit, bro. That's the issue. That's the issue with you. You critique everybody. You critique every single body. And stop being a hater, bro. Stop being a hater. If somebody got $400 million for a deal and you talk about, yeah, well, they got to tour this, and that. Nigga, I'll fucking tour till I'm 65 if somebody give me $400 million. $400 million that you don't have. Stop hating on everybody. Everything that somebody do good, you always hate on it.
That was just part of the rant where you run out of things to say, but you want to keep talking. So now you're just bringing on anything you could think of and just piling it on. I listened to the Joe Budden podcast when they spoke on Drake's like huge deal. It wasn't hate. Like, Joe was actually pretty complimentary towards Drake, and that wasn't hate at all from my perspective. Now, Cardi B's like unhinged behavior of just responding back to any critique possible, it's as if Cardi B goes out and seeks negativity to respond to. Like, it's literally like an addict move. But it didn't just stop at Joe today, right? She then began to argue with a random fan. Like, I'm talking about literally going back and forth and having a Twitter war with a literal fan. This is some psychotic behavior, bro. Regardless of your opinion on Cardi B, I feel like you can look at this and pretty much objectively come to the conclusion that this is psychotic, man. Like, going back and forth with a fan to this degree is almost like why? Like, literally no other artist at the caliber of Cardi B would do this, right? It feels like Cardi B is having a mental breakdown and like a mental meltdown on our screens. And like, where's her team at? Like, nobody is telling Cardi B, hey, bro, you probably shouldn't be going back and forth with a fan who hates you. You're only giving them more clout and fame, right? And more resources to hate you. Cardi B needs help, and somebody on her team needs to take that phone away from her. This type of behavior is not normal. Being this obsessed with what people got to say about you isn't normal. Hopefully Cardi B gets the help she needs, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think, man? Who's in the wrong here, her or Joe Budden? And if you're still watching, click on this video right here to find out why Complex is so dedicated to sabotaging DJ Academics. I'm gonna see you guys in this video, right? Out of here, folks. Peace.